All right, welcome back to the best NFT show in the world. We are going to have ourselves a good Ladz day here. I'm chilling with my boy Shep, the Shiba. We're going to have ourselves a good time, man. We're going to be live from the Play to Earn Festival. We got Cyberkongz, whatever you guys do. We're just bringing you the latest from around the NFT space, man. Buff, how are you doing today?
Dude, I'm doing good. I don't know if I want to go pick up my half lab, half shepherd, Mr. Bear, and hold him during this show. He took up the whole screen, so I'm super peanut butter and jealous. Well, let's get some words from the Doge over there. Doge, how you doing? How you holding up there, Doge?
No, it's not, you're not going to get anything from him. Yeah, you're not going to get anything. All he is the talent. He's got to look at. Oh, okay. He's attacking the microphone.
He's feeling the
Let's put him
down,
down,
man. Let's put him down on the ground, not like
yeah, please.
So,
okay.
Everybody, calm down. All right.
Guys, as you can see, we're hyped for this episode. Again, we're going to have Cyberkongz on. We're going to have Play to Earn. Robert Hugendorns does a great job there. We always highlight his story-making abilities on the show. But first, we want to give a quick shout-out to a very special lad. We gave you a little bit of his work early on. You saw Ladz City in the Metaverse there, and that is the work of Small Town Cowboy. I don't remember when he came to us, but I'm happy that he is a part of the community now. And Buffalo, you want to take it away with this announcement on Small Town Cowboy?
So as you all know, the Buffalo is third week now of going full time with Ladz, and now I'm not the only one, man. We now have another full time member, somebody who is believing in themselves in crypto and the Ladz in Ladz City. My man, Small Town Cowboy, has decided it's time for him to go full time into crypto, and you guys, it's time for a little celebration. My man! Well done, Small Town Cowboy. Cue the balloons, cue the dance music. Small Town Cowboy, you're making the best decision in your life.
Double balloons.
Where are these balloons coming from? I only ordered one group of balloons, and now we're getting 3 balloons here, Q. It is truly a party going over here, you guys. Ladz City is happening right now on Ladz Day. Huge shout out to Small Town Cowboy. The man created the first Ladz City ever. He'll go down in the history books for being the first lad to build Ladz City. And he's now working on the Ladz City in Crypto Voxels, Sandbox, Vulcanverse, Decentraland, Somium Space. Watch out, every Metaverse. The Small Town Cowboy is coming for you. And next Wednesday, we have the Ladz Metaverse Builders Group meeting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. More information later on today during Ladz City Radio. A huge shout out, Small Town Cowboy, for believing in yourself, believing in the space, and believing in Ladz, man. Appreciate you.
Love it, man. All right, well, we're going to get to the episode right away. We got guys ready to roll. Shout out again to Small Town Cowboy. One quick last announcement from Ladz. We have Season 2 launching. Season 2 is, we basically run seasons every quarter to kind of stay on track with what we're doing with our roadmap, our objectives, and we want to do that here for Season 2. It's going to have all of these different updates from Ladz City and what we've been doing, and we are going to be launching the DAO within Season 2. Shout out to Carrots there, who's been working very hard to make sure that we can launch our DAO. More announcements are going to come for that. The official launch going to happen during Ladz City Radio later today on Ladz Day. But without further ado, let's bring the Cyberkongz in here. I'm going to be in their Discord. We're going to be showing what they've been up to. They're absolutely taking over our stream. So we're going to see if we have Lander here right now, and we are going to get after it today with some Cyberkongz and start having ourselves a good time. Or whatever you guys are doing, man.
How are
What's
you
up,
doing,
my brother?
man?
All good, all good. How's it going, Buffalo? How's it going, Nifty Q?
Oh, man. Amazing.
Bro, I'm in your Discord. You guys are absolutely popping off right now. It looks like DJ Savage is running a little DJ set there, and I haven't seen a Discord blow up this much unless it's like some type of sale going on, man.
Man, this Discord community, I must say, is one hell of a community, and what they say about aping in and knowing how to enjoy the party, they definitely do. It's definitely where you want to be if you want to ape in and party with the jungle.
Absolutely, bro. So tell me what's going on today. You guys are obviously kind of taking in NFT live. You guys are also doing your little DJ set. But what is happening as far as any giveaways? What is going on in the Cyberkongz Club right now?
Well, for the people that are tuning in right now on NFT Live, and if you haven't or if you don't know anything about Cyberkongz is doing a 15+ baby Kongs giveaway on their Discord. Currently, it's still live. You can still participate. So if you go onto the Discord, go onto the party giveaway section, you'll see the time is still available and you'll be able to click. And if you are fortunate enough, you'll be one of the lucky winners to receive a baby Kong. Now, Cyberkongz, for those, sorry, did you want to just leave it at that?
Nah, bro, hit it with the overview. Cyberkongz. We got some things to play as well while you are talking, so that people can get a good look at what y'all are doing.
Yeah, well, Cyberkongz currently are celebrating their roadmap in a way of them going into the metaverse, and as you can see there, just recently they won an auction for this Shrine of Truth, and now now it's being called the Shrine of Kongs, and Cyberkongz from starting off as a 2D pixel art have transformed and continued to progress throughout this whole period of time, from breeding, yield farming, earning banana tokens, producing baby Kongs, now 3D Kongs, soon to come in the sandbox metaverse, and continue on expanding the community and growing the community. And literally, I would say probably one of the most giving community, like over 15 plus baby Kongs, the community or the CyberKongz teams are giving away for people to have a chance to come into the community and obviously, I guess, participate what I feel somewhere that is very together, very strong, and very collective in an approach. And
Tell me about this.
and
Tell me about this banana farming, bro. I'm hearing about banana farming all over the place. What is going on with banana farming? What can I be doing with my NFT assets with staking?
Well, banana farming is the most what people don't understand is the first 1,000 Genesis OG Kongs produce 10 banana tokens per day. And over a period of time on the Discord channel, what you can actually see if you press the I floor button is the APY that you would be able to get from a banana token. So currently, I think last time I checked, the APY for banana tokens was almost 70% APY, and currently one banana token is at $1.32. So these banana tokens has further utilities by being able to be used to produce baby Kongs. In the Discord channels, is being used in the form of tips, services, and so on. And this will continue to go on within the smart contract, if I'm correct to say out loud, for the next 10 years. So even if the babies are fully produced, there will still be yielding going on. But the Kongs team have thought further ahead and provided additional utilities for the banana tokens. And I believe in their roadmaps, there is banana vending machines for the VX console for them to be able to uh, have accessories to their 3D Kongs and so on. And they would have further continued utilities going down.
So, my man Lander, you just sent me a picture here. What do we got here? Should I bring it up on the screen?
Yes, you should. I
There we
think
go.
that is what you are going to see is an alpha, and this is another leak. So this is the very first time anyone and everyone is seeing this right now on NFT Live. This is what looks like a 3D VX Kong for the sandbox metaverse. Now, who doesn't want to ape out and Kong out in the metaverse?
That's sick.
That's good stuff, man. That is good stuff. So, would it be fair to say that the Discord right now is going bananas?
Hey, I think it's more than bananas, I would say. I think there's a bunch of bananas over there.
It's a jungle out here. What do apes
It's a
drink?
jungle
What is he
massive.
drinking? What is he drinking in those two cola cans right there,
It
man? What do apes
has to
drink?
be banana. Oh, banana beer. Have you not seen? There's a lady that
Oh,
made Cyberkong's banana beer. I think I need to
I
find the
didn't.
Twitter and drop it into the link. But it does exist. Banana Cyberkong's beer.
I see a little drool. He's pulling a little
Wow,
Rick and Morty there. I like it. I like it.
They, he's
that's
loving
dope.
that juice, whatever it is.
Lander, I appreciate you stopping by today, man. We're gonna stay with the Cyberkongz community here. We'll probably right after we go, or if we finish this episode, we'll head in and listen to DJ Savage. You and DJ Savage are great lads in the Ladz City community, man. Appreciate you guys and the work that you do. But thank you so much for coming on the episode today, man.
Nah, thank you very much, and thank you very much, lads, and all the Cyberkong members. Definitely check out NFT Live and what's going on with the Ladz City network. Make sure you're tuning in. I'm sure they're going to be dropping a lot more alpha. For those of you, we are going to carry on the party on the Discord. More giveaways, more partying, and more jungle bananas being thrown around. Rotten bananas being thrown around.
Oh God. Appreciate you,
thanks
my man.
again, guys. Appreciate it.
Take care, bud.
All right, bro. Awesome, man. Dude, that community's lit, man. I really appreciate the communities that have just seemingly come out of all of this generative art drop. It's like it's just a powder keg, man. Like all of these people that are in these generative art communities, what were they doing before? I'm just wondering, like, where were all these people that were Bored Apes before, that were Cyberkongs before, and now you have these really awesome, like, just exciting communities. I mean, there's just a party going on here, man.
Oh, dude,
I love it.
For sure. And that's what's great about all these communities, including Ladz City, right? You know, crypto was such a lonely road that we all had to walk ourselves to embrace and learn. And now we can come together with a lot of people that believe this and can really experience this next kind of stage of social communities coming together, both with gen art pieces and social tokens. And dude, it's endless. And of course, what's happening next? The metaverses. They're starting to evolve, and we got an amazing event coming up right now, my man Q. Lay it on us. What are we doing next?
We are headed into the Crypto Voxels metaverse here. We are going to have ourselves a great interview with Robert Hugendorn, who is the founder, the creator, the OG, the godfather of Play to Earn, who we use here all the time. They do a great job aggregating NFT information, only going to be growing and growing, and he does a great job of building out lore for his estate in the Crypto Voxels universe. So we are going straight to the Play to Earn Festival. Stay tuned as well. We have some giveaways from Lander. We didn't get to that, but we have giveaways for the Nobles. We have a Baby Kong as well as another piece that we are going to give away during Ladz City Radio. So stay tuned for that. But let's, without further ado, head into the Play to Earn Festival here. We have a little shot, and we're going live, guys. So I want, if anybody can drop the link for this actual estate, we can kind of see the NFT live as we come in. We see you guys partying here on the estate. We want everybody that is here listening on NFT Live to jump into this parcel right now as we get ready to interview Robert. Obviously, we're going to have ourselves come up on the screen here. Look, this is so meta. Couldn't be any more meta than listening to yourself in the metaverse.
It's pretty meta
as you watch yourself. Anyways, Robert Hugendorn sitting right there. The face gets me every time, man. He's got himself a hell of a
so
scary ass face, but not real face, but the one that you use in Crypto Voxels. Listen, everybody pop in here. We are going to take a quick look around what he's got with Play to Earn Festival, but we're also going to bring Robert in here. Oh God, Jesus, Robert.
Robert, let's unmute you here, buddy. Welcome to NFT Live.
Hi guys, thank you for having me, and thanks Q. Thanks. I will remember this. I will remember this. This is a great way to introduce me, and with my ugly face. Thank you. Yeah, okay. To be honest, like it's not my best photo. Okay.
All right, we've got everybody filling in here. As people are coming into the NFT Live show, there is a link that we are going to drop right now into the Crypto Voxels plot and the Play to Earn Game Festival, which we're going to take a look at. We've hopped in once before. I think you did the festival like 6 months ago, maybe a little bit sooner than that. But take me behind kind of the genesis of creating this event and why you do it.
Okay, well, first of all, like I think crypto, like 1 week in crypto feels like a month sometimes, right?
So true.
It's only been 3 months. It's only been 3 months, Q, since the previous festival.
Wow.
Yeah, time flies, I know, but your sense of calendar years, it's 2021, by the way. No, okay. So I started Play to Earn as a blog. early 2020 because I wasn't satisfied with the availability of news about play to earn gaming. That blog eventually became the website it is right now, playtoearn.online, where, as Q said, where I curate as much NFT / blockchain gaming / play to earn news as I can. The amount of news coming into the scene lately is tremendous, especially like projects on Wax. There are many smaller projects that I haven't covered yet, and I love to cover. So I'm slowly like looking around for people to help me out. But that's the block. And in November last year, I organized the first Play to Earn festival with the idea that with COVID happening and the pandemic and E3 and Gamescom and the Tokyo Game Show and everything being shut down, why not organize a gaming event myself? And why not make it about Play to Earn gaming? Because Play to Earn gaming has so much potential. And I think like now we are 1 year, 6 months ahead of that. I decided to organize the event in the summer of 2020. So now we are 1 year later. I think overall it's been a good decision to organize this because it's a good way for people to learn about play to earn gaming and blockchain games. They discover new projects, but above all, like it's something that I think fits very well within crypto. Like it's something that's it's in the metaverse. It involves NFTs. It's 100% online. Everybody can join. There's no limitation. You don't need to buy an entry ticket. No, it's free for all. And I think that's very much in line with what crypto and blockchain is all about. So that's a bit behind the reasoning behind my events. Now the first events were very static. It was just a couple of arcades, and you could watch some games and win some prizes. Because I like to build, I like to play with Lego. So I want to do something. I want to entertain. So that's the second time. The second event became a bit more interactive. Like it was a bigger venue, and now this time around, I really tried to make a story, and it's still very, it's not a game in the purest definition of gaming. It's not pure, but it's something that's story driven. People need to solve a puzzle, fill in a form, and when enough people answer the right question, something will happen, and the event will change, and now the next chapter of the story unlocks. So right now, the event started last Monday, so we're now 5 days in. We are now in the basically the final stage. Like I turned down the alarms, but normally there would be a sound of alarms at the venue because the rocket is about to blow up, and people need to solve the final puzzle. And when enough people solve it, the rocket won't blow up, and you get the good ending. When not enough people solve it, the rocket will blow up. The venue will be on fire, and you will get the bad ending. So
hold on.
There's some branching. There's some branching there.
While I'm here, it's not going to blow up, though. We still have some time. I need to make sure that I'm not on premises when it blows up. Get out of there! So what's the significance here? Like, do you have a fascination with space exploration? I mean, you could have done the festival in any type of lore or format or look, but you decided to go with this space exploration piece, this very alien-esque vibe. What's behind that?
A couple of reasons. First of all, like the first two venues I built were a bit cyberpunky, a bit like let's call them old buildings with lots of metal, etc. And I love to be a bit futuristic in what I build, what I create. And looking at the blockchain gaming space at the moment, there are many space games. So I was like, let's give it a theme let's make it a space theme. So I started building before I reached out to gaming companies to showcase their games. And what I did is I got help from Point Shark. I'm not sure if he's familiar within the Ladz community, but he's a great crypto fossils builder. So big shout out to Point Shark. He did like 90% of the building in this venue. Like his eye for detail is ridiculous. So he definitely helped me big time to build this venue. And so then I had the venue, and at the same time I started approaching gaming companies that made space games and tell them the story about the festival, the website, and having them join the festival and hand out some NFTs, some prizes to people, etc. Because like for the gaming companies, it's a bit of promotion. Your game might get some exposure to communities it would normally not reach. So I think it's something that benefits each of these games because their games get exposure to other gaming communities. And it's a bit like you said before about the Cyberkongz, right? Cyberkongz, sorry, is that there's so many smaller communities now, like the XC Infinity is building a nation. Like MeBits versus Bored Apes Club. It's all smaller communities. And the moment, I think these events, like Play to Earn, is a moment for these smaller communities to get together and experience the game other people are enjoying. So I think it's just a way to transcend communities and come together.
So are these actual working games right now that you have set up in each one of these arcade layouts?
These are just videos.
Gotcha.
These are videos. But so you just click it, video plays. In the video, you learn something about that game. And then you click the gift box. And you get to open a Google form. And you answer some questions about that particular, about something you've learned, about the things you've learned from that video. And based on that, you can win a prize.
That's awesome.
And so that's it's a very simple premise, of course. But it's everything I do with Play to Earn is about educating, essentially. Like, sure, I can bring news, and I bring news, but I know that many people who read stuff about blockchain gaming are new. So I want to educate as much as possible. So I could just give away NFTs, just simply click here and put down your email. But I want people to learn. And sure, that's a hurdle. So some people will be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Go away. But then sure, that's all fine, and that's your choice. But I want people to learn about the project. And when they learn something and they're still interested, then they can join the giveaway. So that's how the giveaways work.
At the end of the day, that's what the projects want too. Sorry, Buff, go ahead.
I'm curious on the build. Did you build this yourself? Do you have a team of builders? And how long has this taken you to get this designed?
I did the rough design. I did myself. Like I knew what type of layout I wanted. But all the fine tuning, all the details, they're done by a guy called Point Shark. He's a US, let me see, what is it? West Coast. US West Coast based voxel god. And he did an awesome job.
Man.
Yeah, he really he makes awesome stuff. So he did many of the details he made, and yeah, it's very cool. So like that car that you see on the left, like he made that one. Above you, there's a starship from Star Atlas on the plateau. There's a ship from Star Atlas, but of course voxelized. So like in Star Atlas, it will look super crisp, Unreal Engine 5, etc. And in Crypto Voxels, it's a bit blocky.
Yeah, excuse my potato for a computer as well, guys, as we kind of like go into this and we see the laggy issues there. But this is an amazing experience, Robert. You do a great job. I mean, you have the right ethos for that. You know, the reason why we've had you on so many times is because we know your ethos behind education and pushing the NFT space forward, man. We need more people like you. So thank you so much for letting us kind of take in your voxel estate here. One question I do have really quick. As far we're going to see the rise of the metaverses, we're going to see the rise of NFT gaming relatively shortly. I mean, we're going to look back on these videos in 2 years and say, "Holy crap! It's an entirely different experience." What is your favorite metaverse, or kind of how would you rank the metaverses right now? I don't want to put anybody on blast, but it's definitely a conversation that's happening right now.
Well, first of all, the word metaverse. There's only one.
Ooh.
There's one metaverse, Q. There's only one internet. There's only one metaverse. You don't have an internet. You don't have a metaverse. There is a metaverse, and everybody's part of the metaverse. And projects that are claiming that they have a metaverse or they are a metaverse, they're using the word wrong. It's just marketing talk. That being said, currently, I like CryptoVoxels a lot because it's easy access for everybody. Like no matter whether you're using a smartphone or a PC or a VR helmet, you can go into CryptoVoxels, and I think that's a very, very, very strong proposition, and so that's why I like CryptoVoxels. However, like I'm a gamer dude, and I love video games, so I'm kind of excited about the sandbox. Still waiting for that season 0, but yeah, we'll see what happens there. I'm hopeful, and I'm excited. But in terms of like a longer period of time, like further in the future, like stuff like Ember Sword, Miranda's, Infinite Fleet, those are like all types of games that I'm like, okay, this could be really, really awesome. And I guess like every week there's a new project that makes me excited and makes me wish that we are 3-4 years in the future and can play all these worlds.
Absolutely agree there. The journey is going to be fun, though. In 2 years, we'll look back here and say, we've come a long way. So really, again, appreciate you coming on the channel here, Robert. We're going to definitely work together closely going forward, man. I really, really appreciate the work you do with Play to Earn.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. One quick shout to everybody watching. Like, log in to CryptoVoxels, join the giveaways. Try to get those prizes, those NFTs, and don't forget to go to the research center at the space station, because there are 3 sandbox aliens looking for a new owner or parent. I don't know. Like they're looking for a new home. They want to leave the research center, so help them.
Love it.
That's it.
Love it. Go ahead, Buff. You got it.
Okay, oh, man. Amazing. Great build. Great energy. I love the event. And like you said, definitely looking forward to doing more of this with you. We got a voxel plot that we're building out right now on Satoshi Island. And again, I love how CryptoVoxels is so easy. You send the link, anybody, you don't have to have an account. You can drop in as an anonymous avatar to start and get that experience. And so I think it's a great call to start investing in this to begin with. And hopefully in Q3, Q4, Sandbox will open up to actually let us start playing in there. But yeah, man, great stuff. And definitely we'll be checking it out all day.
Awesome. Well, Ladz, thank you very much for having me. Kick ass, have fun, and keep building.
Well said. Take care, bud.
Love it. Later, Robert.
See you later.
It's only been 3 months since we interviewed him last. God.
My beard got so much grayer between those 3 months.
Look, we have a lot of people here that are being a part of this this kind of event. We had some questions in the chat asking if CryptoVoxels is free. It's 100% free. We just dropped the link. Check out this plot. And again, I'm not sure where in the timeline we are with this whole area about to blow up, but somebody needs to make sure that that doesn't happen. So love the gamification there. Love
right.
you guys showed up.
Everybody's dancing, and all of a sudden, it's just like, oh dear God, somebody should have diffused that thing. You know, I love it.
Exactly. Only thing we're missing here is Easy on his chicken or
gosh.
duck.
Oh my God! Yesterday we had ourselves a party. No, it's a giraffe, bro. It's a giraffe, and I actually recorded a little dance session of yesterday's fun little experience on Satoshi Islands, right down the street from our parcel. And there is a, you know, I kind of got a little jumpy, so I do apologize to everybody, but.
I'm gonna go throw up.
Yeah, we had Tigbo rocking out on the bar security, which was Beeple. I do believe it wasn't the real Beeple, but you never know who is who in the avatar world of Metaverse lands. And yeah, eventually at one point, there's Easy right there. Let's see if I can find him. He's roaming around on. Look at Tigbo, man, it's just busting out. Great moves, great moves. And there's Easy on the left here, rolling up on his giraffe.
One of the best avatars.
Yeah, Purple Terriot was rocking the tunes. It was amazing, you guys. I highly recommend checking out the lounge over there, Bit Pixie Lounge. Great vibes. And, you know, later on today, we're going to be rocking on Ladz City Radio all day, and we're going to go to our plot as well. So if you guys like what you see here and want more of it, well, this is Ladz Day, man. We're not slowing down, man. We're just getting started today.
We are just getting started. Buffalo hosts a great show there with Ladz City Radio, and I believe we have 4 separate guests. I know from the top of my head, we have Hack Crypto.
Yeah, NFT Anaric. Then we got Gabby, co-founder of YGG, and then we got Classy J, a lad that needs to tell the lads his story, which is always recommended if you're new here in Ladz City and you want to let everyone know what you're trying to do in Ladz City. Come on, Ladz City Radio. Let's have a chat. Me, you, and my man DJ Savage. And along with Purple Terriot, man, he's going to hopefully be coming on the roster as another DJ. So if you are a DJ out there and you like to play music, well, this city needs you. Because we're trying to play 24/7, 366. You know what I'm saying?
5.
A little extra day there, Q.
Extra day.
People don't know about that extra day. In Ladz City, you can get an extra day.
I don't know I don't even want to go down the rabbit hole that is adding an extra day of the year.
Ladz City Radio does that to me. It gives me that extra day. So, but anyways, yeah, it's rocking and rolling. Good times.
Awesome. Absolutely. So we have a whole nother part of the episode to get to. So we already talked with Cyberkongz. We already talked with Play to Earn, but we do have to get to the rest of the NFT space. We do NFT live twice a week right now, Tuesdays and Fridays at around 2:30. So we do have the rest of the news piece to get to. We're going to touch on some generative art stuff. Those are obviously taking over crypto right now, but we do see a lot of gaming NFTs kind of taking over the market and really decoupling themselves from the rest of the market from a token perspective. I've got CoinGecko pulled up here on my screen. If you guys can kind of see there, these are the 7-day performances of NFT gaming tokens and NFT tokens in general. You see that on a 7-day timeline. Alien Worlds is up 118%. Chain Guardian's up 100%. Axie is on an absolute tear. Gala Games, SLP, Charged Particles, all of these tokens are up very large percentages here, while the rest of the market is basically tanking. ETH is down somewhere between 13 and 14% on a 7-day time period, and we see all of these gaming tokens kind of catching the narrative. So that is an interesting kind of piece that has developed over the last 7 days. Axie's really taking us into another stratosphere. I think it's important to look at these timelines and say what projects are really kind of taking us into that next inflection point. I think CryptoKitties did it back in 2017. NBA Top Shot definitely did it early in 2021. But Axie Infinity is really, really taking us into another stratosphere. And we'll go into the volumes and all these things like that. I'm going to pull out the 30-day timelines here. Literally $3, not even a month ago. Now real life? It is real life, and Robert touched on it there at the end of the interview. NFT gaming is going to take a massive leap in the next year or two, in large part to this run-up with Axie Infinity. All these different NFT projects are going to see what Axie is doing and say, okay, time to get in.
Exactly. I feel like there is definitely a wave coming right now for NFT gaming, NFT music, NFT sports. I mean, of course,
Hmm.
art is definitely has already shown up and will continue to show up, both in the in the meta and also just in mainstream. Right, you're starting to
Hmm.
see Sotheby's and a lot of other major players going, hey, this is sticking around and it's bringing even more value and security for the purchases of this art pieces that are happening at major dollar values. So for me, man, I think one thing that we've kind of realized with Ladz City is it's truly becoming an NFT city, and we're really trying to embrace how deep this NFT cycle, not cycle, but wave is of really just things that are appearing. There's things that we can't even fathom yet. The
Hmm.
creativity with NFTs, it's endless. And we talk about TA, right? We don't have anybody covering TA right now, and there's one thing that would be awesome to have somebody come into Ladz City every week and break down the NFT TA, right? Looking at the charts of where a lot of these projects are, because you're starting to get enough information to kind of see this. So I think it's something very interesting to look at and study on.
100%. So I'm going to take that mantle here before we find somebody, and I'm going to look over the past 7 days, I would say, for four different projects specifically: Art Blocks, CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and Axie Infinity. Again, Axie showing us that it really is in a world of its own.
Yeah.
Almost 200 million there in sales from the last 7 days, breeding. Getting implemented, moving to Ronin. There's definitely a lot of pieces that go into why this chart looks like it does. I mean, as you can see, NBA Top Shot not even on this list. So there is a little bit of a shift. Flow is going to be around for a long time. Don't get me wrong. NBA Top Shot is going to be amazing long term, but we see the shift towards gaming there with Axie Infinity. So
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
If only we had a show on the Ladz City Network that was dedicated to gaming. Oh, wait, we do. On Sundays with my man Rage Cage, NFT Arcade is popping off, you guys. We have a special episode this week with a special guest, and we're bringing in co-hosts as well from around the gaming space because Rage Cage has been at it. He was promoting Axie stuff over a year ago. He has a video
Mm-hmm.
that's over 500,000 views that was about Axie back in May of last year. So the man's the real deal. When he saw what was going to happen with Axie, he didn't just jump on the bandwagon. He damn built the bandwagon. So shout out to my boy Rage Cage. Check him out over on his channel. And of course on Sundays, NFT Arcade with myself and Rage Cage. We're just going to be just getting at it, man. Breaking down where gaming is at and truly diving headfirst into it because there's just a plethora of new information happening every week now. It's very exciting.
What an exciting space we're in, man.
Right.
NFTs, just plant your flag in the ground at some type of beachhead, and you're going to do well.
Yeah.
If you have consistency, the industry is just going to absolutely blow up. So excited to explore this adventure with you guys. I do want to give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm not going to go all the way back and go back to the beginning, but I got Tigbo, I've got Stamina, Pulga Diaz, DJ Savage, Connor Thomas is in the house. Jonathan Alexander. A couple other quick comments. Xplow is saying NFTs are dead.
The
Yes, of
troll.
course.
The troll of
NFTs
Ladz
are
City.
dead.
At it again.
Small Town Cowboy saying, I bought a bag of Axie for my mom. Didn't invest myself. She's a happy mom right now. Nick Swervis is in the house. Tigbo, again, coming through. Ramses is saying $3 per win in Axies right now. It looks like it's getting definitely flooded with demand, which we see a lot of these NFT projects have to deal with. I'm going to finish up here talking about the weekly rundown. Again, based on that data that I was showing, Axie's up 67% on the sales. CryptoPunks up 12%. Bored Ape Yacht Club up 325%. And then Art Blocks up 3,000. Marketplaces, OpenSea doing super well. They just, I believe, closed another raise. Rarible doing pretty strong there, although not as compared to OpenSea, of course. 57% increase in sales for OpenSea, 18% with Rarible. And then this is an interesting chart here. Super Rare, for one of the first times that I've seen on this graphic, taking over Nifty Gateway. Maybe it was a slow week for Nifty. Maybe it was a big week for Super Rare. But that is one of the first times that I've seen Nifty actually get past. So yeah, love this work from NFT Plazas. They do a great job breaking down the volume and sales and trends from the past week. And yeah, that's going to be that. And we're going to go into really quickly Zeneca before we get to the next piece. I don't know if it's Zeneca. I don't know if it's Zeneca or what's going on here, but and I believe there was a Google sheet that I linked to NFT chat, but we'll just use this piece here. Actually, no, this is not the one that I wanted. This is about art blocks. Let me see if I can get that for you guys, an updated list. Buffalo, I need some filler while I look into this a little bit more.
You know I can do that, man. Hey, if you're brand new here, this is NFT Live with double doses of Q right there. This is NFT Live on Friday, which is our Ladz Day, and we have ourselves a lineup later on today. We'll be doing Ladz City Radio, and then on Sunday we have NFT Arcade, and there is a search right now, ladies and gentlemen. Walk around on Easy Street, Main Street, all over Ladz City. If you can find Fun Uncle, please bring him to the front desk. Fun Uncle, please come back. We miss you. Your nieces and nephews miss you. My man Fun Uncle has been out in Miami hanging out with models. Or at least that's what he's telling us.
I don't blame him.
You know, I don't blame him. He has actually shown me some videos, so I'll have to bring that up here in a second. But my man Fun Uncle is coming back to bring on the Fun Uncle show on Sundays as well. As you guys have checked him out before, he has a great vibe for this tribe. So Fun Uncle, can't wait to have you back here in Ladz City, man. We miss you.
What an absolute stellar. That's a professional. On call with the filler. Buffalo just killed it. I'm going to give a little bit of a shout out to Manila Crypto, who is in the house. Ed Garlis says hi, friend, as well. So it's good to see everybody in the house while we look at the floor prices here. And again, the generative art, the CryptoPunks, the Bored Apes, all of this stuff is taking over the NFT space, if not crypto right now. So Zeneca does a great job of breaking down the floor price changes over 24 hours. Just looking at a couple here, it looks like Ghost is up 105% floor price. Pole Squares is up 36%. We've got Bored Ape Kennel Club is up another 23%. People are really expecting an announcement there from the Bored Ape Yacht Club on the combination between owning a dog and an ape. So you see that Kennel Club going, Yacht Club up 5%. Couple that are down fairly large as we look here. Goats are down. Top Dog Beach Club is down. There's a couple as we move further down. Slum Doge Billionaire. I'm sad to say I've got a couple of those. And we've got a couple others that have done super well. Gutter Cat Gang continuing. Cool Cats we're going to touch on here in a second. So just a really good breakdown as we get Expo talking about Yetis. Yeah,
Too soon.
Guys, I love it. It's almost impossible. The odds were impossible. Looking at this chart, I mean, there's so many that are just going to be 2, 3, 4, 5x past their price. And I got Buffalo into the only generative art NFTs.
How dare you!
That have lost value, it seems like. So
Hey.
I'm there with you, though, Bob.
You know, I got a pretty good one. I was trying to find here to bring it up, but, you know, yeah, of all the ones I could get a part of, my Yeti spaghettis, I tell you.
This is, Buffalo, this is actually, reading the whole comment, Yetis are actually giving away a Yeti cooler. That's, you know, maybe you make your money back there with the Yeti cooler.
Fill it full of beer and drink away my sorrows. I see where they're going with it. Okay, well played,
Truth.
Yetis. Well played.
All right, so we are covering more generative pieces later in the episode, more in detail, but I wanted to get you kind of a market overview there, so hopefully that did its job. I'm going to skip all the way to the bottom here, Buff, because this is a generative project that I'm super interested in. We have Ramses talking about minting goblins later. Well, I'm minting chickens later. We've got Chicken Derby.
Oh, yeah.
Which is going to be one of the coolest projects. I don't know if we have my volume, but one of the coolest projects that I've ever been involved with. I've already taken the standing and the shilling to another level, so I'm going to stay here. This is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be a lot of chickens, but they're going to be at less price, I believe 0.003, so about a third or 2/3 less than kind of what you have. Yeah, there you see 0.033. I believe it's 11,000, but I need to get the exact amount. There's another video I want to go into here, guys. Actual gameplay, because you have chickens, you have racing, you have ETH. There's not much more that you need from a generative art game. I'm going to touch on this really quick. Let's see if this is the one. Yep, there we go. All right, boys, we're jumping in, boys. Chicken Derby, this is for you.
All right, place your bets. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chicken Derby is about to start. The inaugural Chicken Derby is on the way. I love it.
Get chicken, race chicken.
Oh, yes.
Win money.
Chicken with
Powered by
roster dreads.
Ethereum.
My God. Oh, I've seen it all now.
Whoever. Oh,
What's that catapult?
There's a catapult. There's a chicken with a gun. Hold on. No, there's a chicken with a gun. Hold on. Catapult.
Does your chicken have a talent?
Chicken with a gun.
Or does it have a gun? Oh my God.
You got lightning strike. I mean, guys.
BitLovin'. One of my favorite URLs I've ever seen.
Listen, whoever creates these, we need them for Ladz City.
It's so amazing.
Again, Chicken Derby coming to you at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Can't wait to play the biggest knockoff of Zed Run that you've seen this side of the Mississippi. It's going to be a awesome time. Chicken Derby.
Mm-hmm. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I love it so much.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. All right. Well, that's happening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Wanted to give a quick shout out to Chicken Derby there. There seems to be some good game mechanics there as we kind of move forward with the rest of the episode. We will be getting into that later.
I'm excited for it. You know, just like I said with Zed Run, I would love for some lads to get together and get a stable of some horses, a stable of some chickens, and whatever else we're going to be racing next, man. I just think it'd be fun to have little events where you can bring in your, you know, your chicken or your horse, and hey, maybe they'll do a little collaboration where the horses and chickens can race, or the chickens on top of the horse. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but I'm just saying anything's possible.
Sounds like the next generative art piece coming out of Ladz City here. Expect it. Guys, we have about 50 of you guys in the house here today taking in the NFT news. We had an interview with Cyberkongz and Play to Earn. We're still coming live in the Crypto Voxels plot if you guys want to check that out. But we will move on. This was one of the biggest stories of the past week that's gotten buried. It had to do with funding, so it's not the sexiest. We're not like hopping into a chicken derby where they've got Rasta hair and blowing each other up, but we do have $500 million expected to be invested in Sorare. This came from Business Insider, so not a crypto native platform either for social or I guess for information aggregation. But we do have Sorare taking in about 450 million euros, 532 million. This was, again, the expected piece of this is there were sources that came out and said this happened. Nothing has official come out from Sorare or the people that actually led this investment. Again, Insider first reported in May that Japanese investment giant SoftBank had held detailed discussions with the startup about a big funding round. So Sorare hasn't made its way onto NFT Live that much. You mentioned Sports Buffalo being a huge market, and it's going to be UFC, NFL. We already see NBA Top Shot. They're laying down the model. Sorare has kind of been on the outside. They've done a good amount of volume. Haven't gotten involved myself, but maybe that's a different market. I don't know. I'm guessing at this point.
It's on the way, folks. It is on the way, and when it gets here, there's going to be some massive headlines that will be happening. And then a lot of these athletes, I mean, we talk about college football and college sports in general now are getting more rights to their own rights and not being taken advantage of. Where look at where we're headed with NFTs. It's bringing the creators so much value. I just can't wait to see a lot of these athletes embrace that. And we have seen some come in here like Gronkowski and whatnot, but I'm very excited to see sports in general evolve with social tokens and fan tokens and NFTs, man. It's we haven't even seen the beginning of this truly yet. It's on its way.
If you guys can't hear a similar terminology that we're using every probably 5 minutes, we haven't even started really in NFTs. So this takes Sorare up to about 3.8 billion in valuation. So an absolutely gigantic valuation there for an NFT company. Dapper Labs sitting somewhere about 7 billion in NFTs. If you guys haven't seen Sorare, just giving you a quick look, it's like a fantasy football. When I say football, it's soccer football for our EU guys out there that just rolled their eyes at an American talking about this. But we do have fantasy football here with the different cards that you're able to kind of purchase as NFTs. So it's a collectible play that you can then gamify as a fantasy football type game. So that is Sorare. Shout out to that team. I mean, holy shit. Shout out to everybody that got in the early investment rounds as well. And yeah, amazing stuff.
I'm I'm so excited, man. I think within the shows that we cover with NFT Live, think of it as the sports center of all things NFT, right? So we're going to cover everything about it and try to bring you guys the alpha news and give you a kind of a sense of what's coming. But also, let sale days is a big thing, what we're trying to do a little bit more of. So if there's big sales coming up and you guys feel like we should do something about it, let us know. And if you know somebody within that organization, hey, connect the dots, bring them on. Let's have a little meeting beforehand. I know there's some big sales coming up the rest of the summer, and I feel like a sale day. That was my favorite thing when I first came on board. After I met you and had a great meeting, I then watched you and Ronan do a COGS first edition sale day, and I saw the value. We all were trying to figure out how to open the damn packs. We were all trying to figure out if you got what you got, and nobody knew. But then the lads sharing that alpha information right away, there's so much value in that. And then for the organization that's running the sale to have a platform like us to come on and give out that information, tell everybody up-to-date information. It's a win-win all around. So I'm looking forward to doing more sale days with you, brother.
100%. Can't wait to get yelled at on stream while people like figure out how to open their stuff. So I'm actually going to move on here I'm going to fly through the rest of the next two pieces of news, because while they're covering, it's great projects, I just don't really have the biggest kind of information knowledge base here from what's going on. So if you do want to know about Aavegotchi, definitely head into Ladz City. We have a whole channel dedicated to Aavegotchi there that is headed up by Choina, the Gotchi Ladz channel. So shout out to all the Gotchi Lads in the house. They ran their first auction here. And as you can see, total amount earned, number of bids, number of payouts, and then the highest payout with Ghost sitting about $1, so about a $565 payout there. We see some top earners, bidders, so they're running basically auctions that use friends, I believe, for this piece. They also partner with a DeFi farm called DinoSwap. So Aavegotchi is getting into it and getting after it. Per usual, that team ships faster than most teams I know in the NFT space. Gala Games is the next spot that we're going to touch on. They partner with Binance Smart Chain to basically launch a lot of their games. So they're going to go within this accelerator fund that Binance Smart Chain is kind of set up to launch smaller NFT projects. So you see that as a piece here. So you basically have a comment here that says the company is determined to create a decentralized ecosystem that gives them a voice in game development. Gala Games has launched, I believe, 2 to 3 NFT games at this point, and I really like the little ecosystem that they're building out that they have on their platform. So really excited to see NFT gaming on other platforms as well. I think we're blockchain agnostic here for the most part. So Binance Smart Chain, power to you, as you see the 4 or 5 different games under their portfolio.
For sure. I think, we cover everything, man. We're not biased by any means.
All right. We are going to get to Bored Ape Yacht Club here and Cool Cats to finish out the episode. We had a post from Bored Ape here that they are actually looking for people to work on the project. So right here from their Twitter, we're looking for a community and social media manager to join up and grow the club. Going to party in Discord all the time, but we want to spend even more time building. So if you are a community manager, if you are interested in Bored Ape Yacht Club, sounds like a perfect opportunity for yourself to get involved. And then also Bored Ape Yacht Club made a little bit of an announcement. See a little bit of Decentraland action. They're talking about Sandbox as well, but we see right here in Decentraland, it looks like we have a Bored Ape Bayou announcement here from the Bored Ape Yacht Club. So shout out to them, man. People are still, the floor is rising and rising. I think it's 5 ETH at this point for the lowest Bored Ape on the totem pole, although we're all equal. We do see the Kennel Club as well picking up steam as people are pretty much expecting a announcement anytime soon on the collaboration between owning an ape and owning a dog. So good times if you're an ape owner, and good times in the generative art space for sure.
No doubt, man. And we definitely saw a wave of a lot of sales happening over the last couple of weeks too, and it seems like it's cooled off just a bit, which is nice to see them do their sale and then start working on their projects. So for a while I was like, man, is there just going to be every single type of animal or insect or combination of the both, and probably over time we will see that. But yeah, it's kind of nice to have it cool off a little bit.
Yep, 100%. There's a lot of great comments here in the chat, Buff. There was a college football shout out by Radkey, and Radkey super interested in sports NFTs. Carrots is saying there needs to be an NFL version of Sorare, and then watch out. Agreed. There's a lot of questions here about gas wars on Matic, which we're going to call Polygon Matic till the end of time, first of all. But the gas wars on Matic and Polygon, I don't believe those are actually occurring. I mean, you're going to see something, right? The spike, the immediate spike when everyone's trying to get it. I just don't think that it's going to be as much as you're seeing on ETH. I don't have any experience getting into gas war fights on Matic. So I know we had some other comments of people explaining some other things about that. Let's see. Ramses is asking that, just trying to gauge if people will start outbidding each other on gas. Let's see if Carrots had any answer. There have been moments when you need to raise gas limits to get transactions through, but the amounts are still extremely low. So, on Matic, what you'll get is you'll probably get gas wars, but the gas wars will be fighting between $1 and $2 as opposed to fighting between $50 and $100. Maybe that's, I'm throwing it out there. We'll see. Chicken Derby. We're going to get a good look there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is it for the pieces that we had. Other than the Cool Cats here, we had Cool Cats and Ghosts announcing a partnership. This is really cool. This is one of the first collaborations I've seen between these generative art projects. So just like you saw owning a Bored Ape got you a Kennel Club dog, it looks like owning Cool Cats and owning a combination of Cool Cats and Ghosts is going to possibly yield something. So we're kind of on the lookout here. I don't know if I don't believe any announcements come besides them hinting at this partnership. So we're still waiting on that. A lot of comments, a lot of retweets, and we will monitor that, man. So that is NFT Live. That was basically a look at the entire NFT market. We really got to hit Cyberkongz. We got to hit Play to Earn. We talked a lot of generative stuff. You guys were along for the ride. There was a quick piece of comment coming from Xplow. We cover the Wax blockchain as well. And it looked like Street Fighter fell a little bit short. I think there's a bigger discussion there on kind of when an NFT project doesn't meet expectations, why that occurred. I don't know if we have time on this show here. We've gone almost an hour, but on the next episode of NFT Live, we'll cover the Street Fighter sale. We'll cover Wax, and we can definitely get into that. And then Magic Vasco is saying, "Where's my boy KG?" KG might still is KG awake? Paging KG. It's what time is it? 3:45. He should be up.
We were up late with Rage Cage yesterday, man. We've had some amazing conversations behind the scenes, you guys. Can't really disclose a lot of the things because we don't want to talk before we walk on a lot of stuff before it's finalized. But man, some big conversations with some people in the space, along with people that are here in Ladz. And we were talking about Bored Ape Club hiring. Well, Ladz is hiring as well, you guys. And we have some amazing things coming in season 2 that is being released today. My man Q and Carrots have been breaking down the DAO. Now, if any of you guys are not familiar with the DAO, I'm not familiar with the DAO. All right, I'm trying to learn about the DAO. Every time I'm on the call with them, I'm just sitting there going, how about DAO? What now, DAO? How now, Brown DAO? I don't get it, but I'm about to, and I'm very excited for it. So, Q, if you want to break down a little of season 2, I think now's the time, man.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can pull up something for you. Don't pull my screen up just yet, but I might be able to pull up a little look. You can go ahead and hit it there. Guys, this is just a little sneak peek at what will be in the DAO announcement. So season 2, basically the seasons represent quarters for our project, Ladz City and the Ladz City Network. We always kind of look at the quarters as a way to set objectives, meet those objectives, and then review and update. So we ran season 1 starting in April of this year. That was a 3-month period. Now we have season 2 that we are getting into. And as we add more full-time individuals like Buffalo, as we add more people to the Ladz City Network, we're going to have the ability to really stay on top of everything and just blow things out of the park. It's hard to quantify the difference between having a full-time Buffalo and not having a full-time Buffalo. But this is a little look here at an image for the DAO. Basically, TLDR, don't get too confused at DAOs. All they are Web3, kind of a Web3 evolution, allowing people to manage a decentralized treasury. So there's tools that allow you to have a decentralized treasury that's owned by multiple people. You could set up a multi-sig wallet that's secure, that is owned by multiple people, and then you have the ability to govern and make decisions on that treasury. So again, based on this little flywheel effect here, 10% of the revenue from Ladz City, as we get ad sponsorships, NFTs, NFT sales, merch sales, that's going to go into the DAO. The grants will be decided by the Ladz DAO that go into the different districts, which can house different guilds, and those districts are going to build Ladz City, and it's gonna all feed kind of back in on each other, because the bigger Ladz City gets, the more revenue we're able to receive. We get it into the Ladz DAO. Ladz tokens obviously there as well, offering tokenized access to our community, the ability to govern the entire basically the entire network, right? So you're able to vote with how many tokens you have on decisions that are made by the Ladz DAO, and then membership rewards. We see nobles have gotten the primary amount of NFT drops and other things within our community. So that is definitely a general look at what we're doing. Again, don't feel like you're in any type of deep water with DAOs. Just a way to decentralize, or in a decentralized way, manage a treasury and do that from all over the globe in the fashion of using the token and being able to manage that treasury. So
exciting, man. It's the next evolution. It is the circle of life, Simba. And I'm very excited, man, to see this in action. And I'm getting a question here from our boy STC, who just went full time. Is that a new Ladz City logo I see?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
Is that new?
I don't know. Yeah. Art's subjective.
Shout out to Kintasi Studio, man. We worked with him to launch this latest logo. It is live on our YouTube, on our Twitter page, and within our ecosystem. So that is the new Ladz City logo. We'll add some text to that as well in the places it needs to be. But we are moving forward, as you can see, into season 2. That announcement will be coming during Ladz City Radio, and that will be the official launch of the DAO. And we are just getting after it here on the network.
Exciting, man. I absolutely love this. It's why I went full time. It's why my man, Small Town Cowboy, has gone full time. And the question now is, who's next? Which lad is going to see the vision of crypto, not just for Ladz City, for yourself? You know, to believe in where this is going and literally move away from an old job that's outdated to a new job in the space where you create your own job. Literally, I love seeing that within people. I love the empowerment that comes with somebody really taking control of their future. And, you know, if you have questions on how to get involved with what we got here, man, there's a lot of opportunities here, whether you love creating artwork, whether you like writing and writing articles about crypto, whether you like to do gaming, whether you like to produce, whether you like to be in front of the camera, behind the camera. There's a lot of opportunities here in Ladz City. And as the head of production, man, I'm always looking for another amazing lad to come on board and help us kick the tires and light the fire. So, you know, I'm looking at you guys out there listening right now. Who's next? Come on into Ladz City. Let's go, baby.
Buffalo does a great job of breaking down the Ladz City network and what we're doing. So I'm going to leave it at that. Again, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to the NFT live show for today. We went live in the Play to Earn Game Festival in Crypto Voxels. It's been a exciting show, and it's just getting started here on Ladz Day. So thanks again, our vibe, our tribe, and we will get up out of here.
Yes, we will. And why don't we just jump into the old, you know, place that everybody's hanging out right now on the game Play to Earn Game Festival. We'll head on over there. You guys, it's been a great one. Ladz City Radio is up in a couple hours. And thanks for tuning in. And as Q said, our vibe, our tribe.
You know what it is. It's Ladz Day. It's the best NFT show in the world. I've got my main man, Crypto Buffalo, bringing you everything you see here in Ladz City.
I'm ready for some drops. I got my mitt going. Let's play some ball, brother.
Look, he brought his mitt.
It's my Little League mitt, too.
Everybody who's been helping Ladz lately, this has become a community.
What we're building is awesome, and what we're all doing together is definitely amazing.